The webinar is about studying Massey University, studying New Zealand. We are going through full details about what are the options for studying in Massey University for upcoming intakes. Now, as you can see that we have our three panelists today, including me. I'll open it to the panelists to brief talk about them for the next 30 seconds to make sure that they are now informing all the members who are attending the webinar today. Over to you, Saima.
Thank you so much, Bharat, and thank you so much, RBS, for giving me this opportunity to meet lovely students and the prospective students who are interested to study Massey University. So I represent Massey University in South Asia market. I'm based out of Delhi. I'm with them for more than a year now. Can't call myself new. So yeah, equipped with a lot of information. And please feel free to ask anything which where you have doubt and you wish to apply for upcoming intakes. All the best.
Great. Thank you, Saima, and welcome to the webinar. Anush, over to you. I think all yours, Anush. Next 30 seconds. We know you very well. I can assure you that.
Hi, everyone. This is Enosh Joseph here from New Zealand. This webinar will be focusing on the areas with regards to post-study work visa, residence visa, and all other areas which you have concerns or queries on. We'll be answering those questions, and you can leave your questions on the Q&A box, and I'll be reading throughout the webinar. Thank you.
And simply said, I think Anush have just, touched nearly 1,000 visa application completion in last 1 year. Is that correct, Anush? That's a milestone.
That's correct. Last 12 months, we have crossed 1,000 visas, and we focus on a lot of student visas and partnership applications, and also residence categories. So we'll be happy to focus on answering those questions as well.
Great, thank you. I think as we do always, we talk briefly about New Zealand before we hand over to Saima. So just for everyone, why New Zealand? What's the benefit? What's there? So again, as we all know, New Zealand is one of the excellent education system. We are, as per the Commonwealth education system, so we follow the similar guidelines of the British or UK education system. All the universities in New Zealand are in top 500, which is one of the lucky side we have. We have 8 universities. We are in top 100. We are in top 300. We are in top 500. So technically, everyone has been covered very well. All the universities offer diverse range of study options. We checked around 4,500 courses or programs are offered by universities across New Zealand. So we cover all the basics to the niche program offering for New Zealand. New Zealand is always ranked one of the top 10 countries for a safe and peaceful destination. It is an island country. We don't have a lot of borders joining with anyone. We are small, secure, and sound, but a developed nation. It is in the southern east side of Australia. So again, we're not too far from Australia, if you know Australia. New Zealand was one of the first country to introduce work while you study. So students are eligible to get 20 hours part-time while they are studying, and they can work full-time while in summer break or while they're on holidays in the term break. Students do get a post-study work option, so we will talk about that, which is where. Now, the quality of life, as you see the picture, this is an actual New Zealand. There are adventure, there is a scenic beauty, and there is a lot of opportunities around what is being offered by various areas. Now, we cover brief about New Zealand education system. So what we call, you'll hear about levels a lot of time. It's level 1 to level 10. Now, for most of the students joining today or a tertiary education, level 4 to level 10 are the primary areas we'll be covering in. Level 10 is, as you see, doctoral, which is a PhD. Level 9 is master's, which we call as a 1 year research master's or 1.5 year to 2 year taught master's. Level 8 is a postgraduate diploma or postgraduate certificate, which is the first year of master's or first 6 months of master's qualification. Level 7, there are various range. We have a graduate diploma, which is 1 year, or we call it a pre-master's. We talk about graduate certificate or bachelor's degree. Now, 3 years of bachelor's is New Zealand is called as a level 7. Now, if you're doing a first year and second year of bachelor's, which can be named as level 5 and level 6 qualifications. So there are level 5 diplomas, which can lead to 2 years of bachelor's, and there is a level 6 diploma, which is a 2 year, can lead to 1 year bachelor's too. And then we have level 1 to level 4 are certificate qualifications. We will They are primarily more for students who have not completed their high school in their home country, but we can talk through as and when we are open. Now, here you go. We will hand over to Saima from here. Saima, you have another 15, 20 minutes to cover the presentation. Let me know if you need anything.
Thank you so much, Bharat, once again. I'll share my screen. Please give me thumbs up once it's visible.
Great. So while Saima is sharing the screen, so for everyone, I can see the questions are coming in the Q&A box. I'll recommend everyone to please ask questions as much you can so that we can answer the questions according while we are going through with our after the presentation. It's a webinar, so we will not allow to talk. Please write the questions in the Q&A box if possible. Thank you very much. Yep, so it's all visible for us and you can go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much once again, Bharat. So everyone, this is New Zealand. You can see it's such a beautiful place. And Bharat has already covered a lot of information that how is New Zealand, what does the life looks like, what about, the information about the New Zealand as a destination. But I just want to cover a little bit more again. And here we are, like this is New Zealand. It's a two island, Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland. And we have, the Massey University has got 3 campuses, which is in Auckland, Palmerston North, and Wellington. All 3 campuses based out of Northern Ireland. When we talk about the, just a moment, okay. All right. So when we talk about the New Zealand as a destination, as we discussed, it's an island, which is Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland. The population is approximately 5 million people, and the area of New Zealand is approximately 268,000 square kilometer, which is a huge area. But the population is comparatively smaller, and it's been ranked 167 in the world for population density. The per capita income holds 23rd position in the world. The weather is very favorable, especially for the student traveling from South Asia market, because it's vary from 20 degree to 14 degree in Wellington, 26 degree to 15 degrees in Auckland. The very important thing to understand that 75% of population of New Zealand lives in Northern Ireland, and majority of that population is based and they live in Auckland. Auckland is one of the it's been ranked one of the most livable cities in the world. So in short, if we say New Zealand is not just about sheep, cows, and natural beauty, but also about the other things which maybe have people may have not recognized earlier. For international students, once you get into New Zealand, what are the things that you could do? It's, of course, travel, because New Zealand is known for its natural beauty, and it's popular for its tourism. So you can travel, explore the country, socialize with different people, because New Zealand is a multi-destination country and the multicultural country. People from different country, they are settled and they are based in New Zealand. And also you can explore the New Zealand culture, which is a Maori culture. A little bit information about the New Zealand for living cost and work rights. I would just like to highlight a little bit of on that area. So the tuition fees for Massey University ranges approximately to 37,000 New Zealand dollars, exceptionally for some professional courses, which may go a little higher. But usually the tuition fees is approximately 37,000 New Zealand dollars each year, which includes for the bachelor's program like business and finance, engineering. So range of courses available, and the tuition fees is quite compatible. Talking about the living expenses, it's approximately 20,000 New Zealand dollars for each year. Important thing I would like to highlight here about the accommodation, that Massey University offers a high quality and affordable accommodation on campus for our international students. So if you are coming from any country where you are, skeptical about the new environment, you can definitely look for the option which is available on campus, within the campus basically, and it's very safe and sound. Talking about the work rights, just a small, very important thing to highlight. It's a 20 hours per week the international students can work. There's no limit if when it's a holiday, student can work for full time. The minimum wage, which is New Zealand dollars 22.7 per hour, which is a very attractive. And the other thing is the post-study rights, which is the international students get 3 years of post-study work visa if they complete the graduation or master's, a degree course basically. And the students can also bring their partners and children along. So that's the another attractive point for international students if they want to study in New Zealand. So some highlights again about New Zealand. I know Bharat has already covered this section, but I don't want to highlight it more, but just a revision. Quality of education, New Zealand is being ranked #1. One of the safest countries in the world. We all know about it. And it's one of the most prosperous countries in the world in career and lifestyle. It's been ranked #8. A lot of people are not aware, but New Zealand is also ranked #4 for equalities. Okay. So what Massey University has to offer to our international students, we have area of expertise, which is in departments like Massey University Business School, College of Humanities and Social Sciences, College of Creative Arts, College of Health, College of Sciences. These are departments where any student who is interested to study with Massey University can look for their options, for the program options. So as I mentioned in the beginning that we have got 3 campuses. All 3 campuses are equipped with, for their own courses, defined programs. Like Auckland, we offer business, construction, information sciences, and pathway courses. We are focused for these programs at our Auckland campus. Similarly, Palmerston North is popular for its veterinary science, aviation, agriculture, and food technology related courses. So on, the Wellington campus is very popular and known for its commercial music and music production program, communication, journalism, design, fine arts, screen arts. So these courses are available at Massey University at different campuses. And if you are willing to apply to any of these campuses, you can get in touch with RBS. They will give you further more information to put an application. So the next slide that talks about our ranking and the employability. Obviously, everyone talks about the number. So as I would like to highlight Massey University's QS World Ranking in 2024 is 239. A very important thing I would like to highlight about 2 programs, which is the veterinary science and development sciences, which is in subject area, it's in the top 50 in the world ranking. The next very important for any international students to understand if they are planning to go to any country for their higher education, would want to understand what is the employability ratio for that country or probably for the particular university. So Massey University has 82% of employability, which is a very attractive for any international student. It is in the terms of full-time and a part-time employability. Okay. Now, moving further, I would like to talk about few courses. Of course, we cannot talk about all the programs as we have a limited time. So I'm going to highlight for some courses which are very, very popular at Massey University, and it is known for it. So food technology. First of all, why food technology? Well, Massey University has got over 50 years of experience into this program. We This program is a combination of science, engineering, and business. And very important thing to highlight is a rank. It's been ranked 75 in the world ranking, and it's it has also been recognized by the US-based Institute of Food Technologists and Institute of Professional Engineering in New Zealand. So when we talk about the food technology program, we offer this program at a bachelor's and master's level. We have two major specialization, which is into food technology and food safety and quality. The bachelor's program is an honors program, which is for 4 years duration. We offer this in February intake. The master's program, we offer a research-based program into food technology, and a food safety and quality is a taught program. Both the courses are for 1.5 years duration, and you can choose to study in February or July intake. The next program, this is a flagship program for Massey University, which is a construction course. So the construction program is recognized in 15 countries in Asia Pacific. It is also accredited by Chartered Institute of Building, Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyor, and Australian Institute of Building. So it has got 3 recognition, and it's an amazing program. I personally would want to say that this is one of those courses where the student, when they study, they don't have to worry about the job prospects. Usually when the student, they graduate, they come out from the university with the offer letter from the companies. I really don't want to sound like that I'm promoting just for this program, but this program really give students a great career outcome. So at the bachelor's level, we offer this program in 2 specialization, which is a construction management and quantity surveying. It is a 3 years program available in February intake. We also offer this program at a master's level, which is Masters of Construction, with quite a few range of specialization like construction project management, construction law, digital built environment, sustainability built environment, quantity surveying. Now, the master's program, if you see, we offer between 1 to 1.5 years duration. So what does that mean? So any student who comes with honors degree in bachelor's and they have got minimum 2 years of work experience, they are eligible to study 120 credit points, which is a 1-year master's. Or any student who do not come, fulfill the requirement for the 1 year, they can go for the 180 credit points, which is 1.5 years duration. Earlier, we used to offer this program only in February intake, but this year onwards, we got so much of popularity and it's such a huge demand for this program that we started offering this program in July as well. So we offered this program in July 24, and we are hoping and we will continue to offer in the next years as well. The next program is information sciences, information technology, which is we offer at a bachelor's and master's level with a range of major specializations. So we offer as a computer science, data sciences, information technology, software engineering. So bachelor program is for 3 years duration with the availability in February and July. Masters is available for 1.5 years, but at master's level, we only offer Masters of Information Sciences, which is available in February and July intake. This is another program which is a highlight for Massey University, which is a business program. Very important thing which I would like to mention is Massey University's business school is the largest business school out of all the universities in New Zealand. The communication and media has been ranked top 100 in the world and #1 in New Zealand. Accounting and finance has been ranked 200 and #1 in the world ranking and #1 in New Zealand. Similarly, economics and management program are also very popular at Massey University, which has been ranked top 300 in the world and #1 again in New Zealand. So if you are looking forward for your career into business, you can definitely consider Massey University for Bachelor's of Business, Bachelor's of Communication, and we have range of other options available like human resources, international business, management, marketing, and so on. And this program is available for bachelor's for three years duration, available in February and July. Masters we have available in February and July again. One very important program in the business department I would like to highlight is Masters of Business Administration, MBA. This is very popular and very demanding program, and this is the only course at Massey University that we offer thrice a year, which is March, July, and November. It is a one-year program with 180 credit points in this course, and students the student required to have minimum 3 years of work experience to get into the MBA program. The other program, which is the agriculture program, so it is very close to our heart because primarily the Massey University started as an agriculture university, and we have range of options available, and it has also been ranked top in the world, top 100 in the world ranking by QS, and we have specialization into farm management, international agriculture business, agriculture science, animal welfare, plant sciences, and range of courses available. So somebody who is more interested to study agriculture or anything related into animal, they can definitely consider Massey University. The other program, which is veterinary sciences, so veterinary sciences, we have this program available for at a bachelor's and master's level. So this program has got 2 selection process at a bachelor's level. Very important thing to understand for the student. The first phase is called a pre-selection phase, which is for 6 months duration. It's a one semester study, where the student will study and they give the exam, written exam, and there will be an interview conducted by the university. Once they clear, then they will get into the professional phase, which is the remaining 9 semester program, which is 4.5 years. So the total duration of the Bachelor's of Veterinary Sciences is for 5 years, which is out of which 1 semester is the pre-selection, and the second part is called professional phases, which is for 4.5 years. This is the only veterinary science degree in New Zealand leading to registration with Massey University. We have been ranked 21 in the world and #1 in Australasia. It's recognized and accredited by the AVMA and AVBC. And students who graduate from Massey University can practice in almost all the developed countries like USA, Canada, UK, and so on. So we also have the master's level veterinary sciences of Masters in Veterinary Studies, which is for 1.5 years duration, available only in February intake. Very important thing, if somebody wants to apply for the veterinary sciences, if in case bachelor's in veterinary sciences typically, so we have only February intake for the pre-selection, and once the student complete the pre-selection, once they get into the professional phase, that starts in July. Now, what if in case any student, by any chance, they don't clear? So they get an opportunity to enroll for the other BSc programs available with Massey Universities. Next program that we have is an aviation. It's a professional aviation degree in New Zealand, and we are very proud to say that we are the only university in New Zealand that offers aviation. We have bachelor's in aviation and bachelor's of aviation management. So somebody who wants to become a pilot and they want to fly planes, they are interested in flying, so they can definitely join bachelor's of aviation, which is 4 years degree in 3 years duration. It's a full-time intense studies. We have a selection criteria for this program. Student needs to go for the written test and the medical test. And once they qualify, they can join the program in July and January intake. Excuse me. Okay, so anyone who is interested into aviation but not into flying. So for those students, aviation management is can be an option. Quickly, I'll take you through the entry requirements. So the bachelor's entry requirements for English requirement is 6 overall with not less than 5.5 in each section. For post-graduation, it's 6.5 overall with not less than 6 in each section. The academic requirements, so as I said that initially that I represent South Asia market. So I covered India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, countries like these. So for Indian students, if you graduate from CBSE, if you complete your class 12 from CBSE, you required 75% overall in your class 12. If it's a state board, then it has to be 85% in your class 12. Sri Lanka A levels are accepted. For Nepalese student, after their class 12, you need to complete 1 year of 1 year of study from a recognized institute. Similarly, for Bangladesh, it's going to be 2 years of bachelor's degree at a recognized institute. For post-graduation, student needs to clear undergrad degree from a recognized institute with 65% in their bachelor's. Now, we at a times get a question that what if in case a student does not qualify the requirement? In fact, before starting the session, first question that I received was about the entry requirements. One of the student does not qualify the direct entry. So in such cases, we offer option to the student. They can go through our pathway program. So what is pathway? It is a part of the Massey University also itself, which is called Massey University College. So somebody who does not qualify the academic requirement of Massey University to get directly into the bachelor's or master's program, they can enroll. They can study with Massey University College at a foundation level or a diploma level or at a graduate diploma level to proceed for their bachelor's or master's degree. So not to worry if you do not qualify the academic requirements. Please connect with RBS to understand what pathway is suitable as per your profile. And then they can reconnect with me and we can discuss about the profile and get through you at Massey University. So nothing to worry if you do not qualify the academic requirement. We have options for everyone. I'm not going to take you through with all the pathway programs specifically.
Sorry, Simon, just to add in that because we are getting questions coming in. So I believe we are on track with our presentation. I believe so. I think, is that correct? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
I think we have a lot of questions coming in. So just want to make sure that we are on track with the presentation timing. That's one thing.
Yeah, I'll just, it's the last 2 slides.
Sure. Thank you very much, Simon.
You're welcome. Okay, so this is the program, the Graduate Diploma Management, which is specifically for the student who are interested to study management program and they do not qualify the direct entry requirement. So for them, they can join this program, 8 months of graduate diploma leading to masters. Instead of 1.5 years of masters, they would do 1 year of master's. That's the highlight of the program. The last slide, of course, need to mention that it is about the scholarship. So we offer scholarship 20% to all the pathway programs. So if you're interested, you can apply and avail the scholarship. If you apply through the through our partners agent network, then you can avail these scholarships. And these are the media links. You can follow us on social media. And yes, that's all from my end. Thank you so much for being so patient. And thank you, Bharat, for allowing me some extra minutes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think I'll just share the screen and it'll be great to take it from here. So again, what I'll do is rather than putting anything, I'll just give it to Anush to cover a few things about the some post-study work visa option and the residence option, and then we take the questions. So another few minutes, we'll be taking all the questions, guys. Over to you, Anush. You're on mute. Yeah.
Thank you, Bharat. I'll be taking exactly close to 5 minutes on covering those areas.
Thank you.
And anyone having any queries or questions, please type your questions in. I'll be able to answer those questions in next 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you. So let's talk about post-study work visa rights for a student who wish to study in New Zealand. The way Immigration New Zealand has designed is based on what you see in the screen right now. So let's say if you're going to study a bachelor's degree, the duration of post-study work visa is going to be mirrored, because if you are going to study for a year, you'll get 1 year post-study work visa. If you're going to study 3 years, you're going to get a 3-year post-study work visa. Most of the bachelor's degree are a 3-year course, and you do get a 3-year post-study work visa. But if you are going to, get a couple of years off the bachelor's degree, if you have already done a certain levels in India, and then that's possible to lower your bachelor's degree for 1 or 2 years, then you'll only get whatever duration you have studied in New Zealand as a post-study. And for postgraduate diploma in level 8, you'll get exactly 1 year. And master's degree get a 3-year post-study work visa. And I usually, tell all my clients that master's degree is a double dhamaka. Because you get a 3-year post-study work visa, and you can bring your partner over. And also, if you have a child, they can study in New Zealand. So you get a lot of offers while you study a master's degree in New Zealand. That's something which I always prefer. Then PhD has a 3-year post-study work visa, which is also a highly recommended option. All right, skilled residence pathways for student. So there are certain areas which a student can apply for residence after the completion of the program. These are based on skills and also the employment which you are going to do in New Zealand. And if you look at the screen, there is 3 options. First one is the skilled migrant category. Second one is a green list pathway. And third one is a care workforce and transfer sector. Transfer sector has been taken off. So right now we only have a care sector residence pathway. Let's talk about skilled migrant category. So this is a newly introduced category. It used to be the same name, but it was a point system. Right now they have changed it to a different point levels, which is a 6-point skilled migrant category residence pathway. So in this pathway, you get points for qualification, you get points for work experience, you get points for the duration of the work experience which you do in New Zealand. Let's say if you're going to study a PhD program, if you complete a PhD in New Zealand, you get 6 points, and you only require a job offer to apply for residence. And if you are in New Zealand studying masters, you get 5 points, and you can gain the rest of the 1 point by working 1 year in New Zealand, and gain a total of 6 points to apply for residence. And if you are coming here to study a postgraduate diploma, you can get a 4 points and then work for 2 years in a skilled employment to apply for residence. And also bachelor's degree, it's 3 points. Then the rest of the 3 points can be claimed from 3 years of experience in New Zealand on a skilled employment. Then let's talk about the green list residence pathways. There is 2 pathways that's based on the green list is divided into two categories. First one is a Tier 1 occupation. Second is a Tier 2 occupation. And Tier 1 occupation leads you to a straight to residence category. For example, if you are a nurse coming into New Zealand to study Bachelor of Nursing or any nursing program which leads to registration, you can apply for straight to residence category once you get a job offer. It's very simple. And from my experience, I have processed a straight to residence category for a nurse in 72 hours. So I got my approval in principle in 72 hours. So that's how Immigration New Zealand work on straight to residence categories. It's very fast. That's why it is called straight to residence. There's no waiting. So once you get a job offer, apply straight to residence. And the second one is work to residence category, which is a Tier 2 occupation. So this category, you need to work for 2 years. For example, let's say early childhood education, which leads to a teacher. You need to work for 2 years, and once you finish the 2 years, you can apply for residence, and that's called a work to residence category. The last one is the care workforce. That's not something which I will be recommending to any students, because that's not a pathway which I can see you taking in the future. That's more for people who work in the care workforce. For example, caregivers. They can apply for residence category after completing 24 months of work experience at level 4 rate, which is $28.25 an hour. And they need to be a level 4 healthcare assistant to apply for that particular pathway. Transport tech sector has been taken off, so I'm not going to go into that detail.
Great. I think we go to the Q&A now, and thank you, Anush. We are on track, on time, very good. And I can see Simon is answering a lot of questions while we are talking. So guys, what we will do is that I'll open the question. We have first question. Again, for everyone who can see their question have been answered by Simon, you're welcome to ask further question if you need it. Otherwise, it'll be there, not been asked in this session. So we go to Piyumi Pereira, I believe she's from Sri Lanka. I'm planning to start PhD in 2025 Feb in your university and planning to apply for the university scholarship too. Advise me as requested. Again, Simon, you want to add? Otherwise, I can answer the question.
Yes, I just want to mention that for the PhD application process is slightly different. The student needs to connect with the faculty with the research proposal, and once they get the approval, then the offer letter, the student needs to apply for the offer letter along with the approval from the faculty. For the scholarship, definitely we have range of options available. We usually announce our scholarship 3-4 months prior to the course commencement. But for the PhD, it's slightly different. So we keep on updating our website with the scholarship options. So definitely depends when you are going to join the program. Depending on the time, on that time, whatever option will be available, you can avail those.
Great. And again, Premi, just to add on that, there are, if faculty is announcing you with the PhD option, they can also provide you support on your living and other, or PhD grants. So you can also talk to your faculty who has accepted you as a supervisor, as a PhD student or PhD candidate. We go to Heather. I think SSC 4.25, which is a GPA, Diploma in Mechanical Engineering 3.48 in 2010, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering 3.59. I think IELTS score is less than 6, if I'm not wrong. See, Heather, your question is not there. I believe you if you're looking for masters, your IELTS is not meeting. You might need EAP, but for subcontinent students, we don't recommend the EAP as an option. It is kind of visa opportunities are a bit different here. So great if you can go into the IELTS. There are certain options with Massey University, but we can't see a mechanical engineering option available. Is that correct, Simon? With Massey University.
That's true.
We'll go to Iqbal Hussain. Is RBS providing consulting services or others? Please clarify. So Iqbal, yes, we provide our consulting services. If you're in Bangladesh, we have a team members based in Bangladesh. If you are in other part of in subcontinent, India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, we have offices there. Please email us at hello@rbsintellect.com. We can answer the questions, or we can connect to the person in ground there. This is Anwara. Again, I want to do masters in environmental engineering as my
I think for this one, yeah. I'll give them the program link.
Yes.
That will be more easy.
That'll be lovely. I think, and your PT score is 63, which I believe it's good enough. Is Aruna, can you please make PPT in full screen? I believe that has been done, but we will send you the recording and we will be able to send the presentation as and when required. Aruna, but please, if you are in Sri Lanka, you're welcome to visit RPS team and office there. They can help you with it. Again, Anuvara, what are the chances of getting PR after 1 year of completion of my master's in New Zealand? Anush, you want to add on that? Again, PR is not guaranteed. It is always depending on the job. Over to you, Anush.
That's correct. So like I said before, it's based on the skills you possess and based on the employment which you're going to gain in New Zealand. So once you finish your study and if you're able to obtain a skilled employment in Tier 1 occupation, you can apply for straight to residence. In Tier 2, you can apply for work to residence. If you don't meet both, you can apply for skilled migrant category residence visa. So you got 3 categories open in front of you. So it's basically work hard and gain it. That's all I can say.
Great. I'll just go to the question from Sunesh. Sunesh, I'm a physiotherapist from India with 5 years experience. I want to pursue a master's degree related to sports and exercise medicine or a similar field at Massey University. Question to you, Saima. I believe there are some relevant options from Massey. Then we'll go to the other questions about.
I think for the physiotherapy, unfortunately, we do not offer at a master's level. But at the bachelor's level, we do have options available.
Again, Sunesh, so idea is that there are options with other university or Masters of Health or other options are there. Now, again, it is not that you can't go in, you can go in. What are the requirements to get admission? So again, Sunesh, if you can email us, we can send you the details about courses offered by Massey, which are relevant to your background or to other universities. Just to update, if you're doing a master's in New Zealand, you get a 3-year post-study work option. That's what was mentioned in the slide. You can bring spouse and kids on various visas. It can be visitor visa or it can be work on to dependent visa. Again, if you are able to send the details, we can send an email. Or Anush, you want to add about the spouse work rights?
Absolutely. Like I have explained before, for supporting a spouse, the best program is a master's degree, which gives he or she an opportunity to work full time in New Zealand. If you have a child, they can access the study education for free. So master's is the best, and PhD also. The rest of the programs, you need to also look at the areas such as you need to meet the green list categories to support a spouse on a work visa. Otherwise, you can bring your spouse on a visitor's visa.
Great. We'll go to the question of Aruna here again. What's the minimum maturity level of show money? So I believe, Aruna, you're asking about how old the funds will be. It should be minimum 3 months old for showing for the visa purposes. But again, if you have further questions around that, please email us. Manoj Adhikari, I believe from Nepal. If I'm not wrong, Manoj sir, can a Bachelor of Nursing from Nepal apply for CAP courses at present? Again, I can answer, Anush can answer. Yes, you can apply. You need IELTS 7 in each module, but this is not offered by Massey University. Just to give you a heads up for everyone, there are Masters of Nursing offered or nursing practices. Now, for everyone, CAP course is a competence assessment program, which is purely conversion program, which have a sufficient or a different entry requirement. Please email Manoj. We'll happy to help you on
Can
that.
I add a little bit onto it, if you don't mind? So
Sure, go ahead.
The CAP program has been de-established by Nursing Council New Zealand, and right now it is OSCE. So if you are a nurse in Nepal, India, Sri Lanka, wherever you are, you can apply for OSCE if you have 1,800 hours of experience in that particular country and holds a bachelor's degree. And the requirement is to have IELTS 7 for all bands except writing, which you can have 6.5. If you meet all those requirements, send an email to us. We'll discuss.
And the reason I can say that Derek Jones is one of the largest provider for CAP conversion student pathways. Last year, around 1,200 CAP seats were provided by the DGM. Now, again, going back, Rashi Koyal, hi Saina, Rashi Desai, I've done MBA in HR, want to go ahead with Masters in Management. Could you please tell me more about it? I believe, yes, here are options there. Saima, you want to send a link or what is your suggestion here?
Yes, I would definitely send the link, and would also like to mention that definitely you can choose to do another master's. Depends what master's you are planning to do, the second master's, because you will have to justify that it's going to upgrade your skills. It's not you're not going for the same program which you've already studied. So while choosing the program, especially the second master's, be wise and be that you would be able to justify, especially to the High Commission. I'll
Great.
share the link with you.
Yeah, great. So
Yeah.
thank you, Simon, on that. So Rashid, just to add, Massey University will be visiting. There are a couple of events we are hosting in Sri Lanka, India, and Nepal. So if you want to meet and discuss either with Anosh and reps from Massey University, please, you're welcome to visit. You'll be all getting an email from us. It's 21st July. If you are in Sri Lanka, we will be hosting an event in Kingsbury Hotel. If you are in Delhi, it's in Delhi office. If you are in Nepal, we are hosting in Nepal office. And I believe Sama is in 2 locations to meet in person, what I've been told. But again, and Anosh is in all the 3 locations if you want to ask more details about it, including me. I'll be very quiet there. Going down to, we have questions from Sandruvani. Sorry, I pronounced rightly. Hi all, I've already an offer from Massey University for Masters of International Development. Are there any student grants in Massey University? Any possibility to have intake for summer school for us? How many months do we need to mature our funds for taking visa, and how long they take to issuing the visa? So can I ask, before Simon replies this answer, Sanjani, if you have taken an offer from RBS team, I believe that should have been answered or taken through. But again, I will leave it to Simon here to answer, but for further structure.
Yes. Thank you so much for the question. So definitely we have, if you have already, if you're holding the offer letter, I'm sure that's going to be for February intake. For most of the courses, we do have the July intake as well. Regarding the visa, one very important thing that I would like to and want to inform everyone that if you are applying, please apply at the right time with a sufficient time, because visa at a time takes a little longer. So at least you apply 6 months prior to the course commencement, and RBS team will help you out. And I didn't understand the question. What are there any?
I can answer the question.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there is
So for the
scholarship.
that's a scholarship.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna announce some scholarship for the February intake students who are applying for the February intake. We will announce a scholarship in October. So please keep an eye, and we'll definitely inform we always inform all our offer holders about the scholarship. So you will receive an email as well from our admissions team.
Lovely. Now again, Sandrani, the fund should be 3 months and more old. But again, if you're in Colombo, we are hosting an event 21st of July in Kingsbury Hotel. You're welcome to visit us there. It's with International Scholar, the partner, and Anosh and the team will be there. So please visit us, and again, and we can provide the details about things in terms of your visa purpose. This is from anonymous attendee. Does NZ provide free education for children? So I know Anosh can answer this question. Anosh, you are welcome to go ahead. Otherwise, I can cover the question.
For the child of a student who is studying master's or PhD or any other eligible study, the child can access education, public education, free of cost. That's correct.
Great. And this is age between 5 to 18, if I'm correct. It should not be, you are into schooling sector, not in the tertiary level. So if your kid is turning 17, 18, or 19, 19 will be a bit difficult. 17, 18 might be good enough.
That's not a child anymore.
Yeah, I'm just giving depend upon clarity on that. Over to you again. So Aruna, again, for international development, what are the intakes? Does it have a summer intake? So Aruna, most of the courses offered by Massey University are in February and July. There's not much option of summer intake till the time you're not doing a pathway of graduate diploma leading to masters. Sama, you want to add on to this, if I'm correct?
No, you're absolutely correct. All the programs are available in February. Some programs are available in July. Unless you are not looking for the pathway program, we have 3 intakes for our pathway courses.
Yeah, so kind of actually February is New Zealand summer, kind of ending of the summer time. So it is a summer intake for us, and
it's a summer
July.
Intake.
Yeah, July is a bit of it's a winter's going on here, so it's a fall intake. Going around with anonymous attendee, ma'am, would you like to know what PhD programs in humanities and social science and department? Now, again, Sama, if you allow me, I'm happy to answer this question. So anyone who is looking for a PhD in this webinar, we normally recommend when you are applying for any PhD programs, you need to get in touch of the research area of the research department of the faculty, which you want to study. If faculty accepts you with your synopsis and your research area, they will issue the email towards international department to issue the offer letter. So again, the process can take up to 6 to 9 months. You please apply, and again, intakes are year round. You don't need to come for February, July only. Over to you, Saima, if you want to add on top of it.
I think, yeah, you covered it very wisely, Bharat. It's definitely
It's not
the
an easy
process for
area.
the PhD. Yeah, it's for the PhD. It's same across all the departments.
Great. So you get Farhana, Afzan, can you share the presentation? Yes, we will be sharing to people about the various details. Again, yes, it's a be recorded live, so you can share on YouTube too. We have got Hassan, I believe, from Bangladesh. Please describe about PhD program in animal breeding and genetics. Hassan, the process remains the same for any PhD program. Please visit the website. If you have a course supervisor who is working in that area, please email them. They can help you with the further pathways and planning. Going to Ashwita Gurung, how many backlogs can be acceptable? Well, Saima,
I would like to answer this question. Yeah,
yes, go for
definitely.
it.
So as long as you complete your program within the duration, we don't mind with the backlogs, but you definitely have to be, if you come, obviously a student who comes with the engineering background, they get quite a long, the backlogs history. But as long as you complete within the duration, we are happy to accept.
Great, that's lovely. But remember that for engineering is more primarily on the backlog, not to other areas. Farzana Rahman, I'm Farzana. I've done masters in pharmacy from Bangladesh. I want to pursue masters in leading to PR. In which subject can I apply Massey University? So again, I believe there are courses are limited for pharmacy or relevant areas. Farzana, there are options with other institutions, but again, we normally recommend to students to study the course which are good to you and which if you see there's an opportunity. There is a job site which I'm putting in the chat box for everyone. Please visit seek.co.nz. If you go to the website, you can see what are the opportunities are available in terms of jobs. This is one of the site, but only 20% jobs in New Zealand are actually listed. 80% jobs are not even listed because it is through the reference market. And again, then apply for various options for that. We have Anwara again. Hi, after master's completion, what is the chances of getting PR in New Zealand? So Anwara, as Anush mentioned, there are multiple category of visa pathway. If you have further questions, it'll be great to email us and CV. We can get you in touch with Anush directly to support the whole process. We have Ashwita again. What is the minimum academic entry requirement for graduate diploma pathway? And also, can you please state the entry requirement for scholarship? Sam, over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So definitely for the pathway programs, we have, as I mentioned earlier, that we have range of courses available. The tuition fee starts from 15,000 New Zealand dollars and goes up to 30,000 New Zealand dollars. And we offer 20% scholarship to all our pathway students who apply through our recognized and authorized agent like RBS. So if you apply through them, you get 20% scholarship on the pathway courses.
Great. Thank you very much. I think that this anonymous attendee, if a student receives a postgraduate work visa for 3 years, will their spouse also receive a work visa for the same duration? Yes, Anush can answer more detail. I believe the answer is yes. Over to you, Anush.
That's correct.
Yeah, depend if you're on a bachelor's or master's, I believe both the courses they can get a work visa if their spouse. Is that correct?
Any bachelor's degree or any levels under 8, that it has to meet the green list requirements to support a spouse on a work visa. Let's say graduate diploma, the particular program has to be meeting the green list or eligible programs for post-study work visa category or bachelor's degree which falls into the green list. Then you are eligible to support your partner on an open work permit, or else master's and PhD is the other option.
Great. I'll go to the question of Tanya here. Tanya, can I get a financial grant from the Master of Education of Child Development, Inclusive Education, or relevant subject? See, Tanya, there are scholarships. Again, like Asima said, they'll be announced in shortly. Like last year, there were $5,000 to $10,000 worth of scholarship. The fees will be reduced. There are not full financial grants offered by university, but there are opportunities of Manaki scholarships, which are more higher in amount and numbers. But again, that is offered by Education New Zealand. It comes only once a year, which will be opened, I believe, June next year, if I'm correct. Priyanka K, what PT score is required for masters? So PT score is overall required is 58. Individually, Sama is 52. Is that correct? Yeah, and in certain, and if it's IELTS, it will be 6.5, no less than 6. But there are other relevant English requirements also. Yeah, there are at least 8 different types of test or language testing system accepted by New Zealand education system. Again, anonymous attendee, requirement of PhD, we have covered that earlier. Any scholarship for the course, I think 1 year MBA with HR. Nagarajan, we have covered the scholarships option. They'll be announced, but there are faculty scholarship with MBA faculty. I know they are generous. We have seen lately we have got 3 students for July intake who have already got some amount of scholarships. Rupam Yadav, what are the other popular green list courses other than nursing that we can recommend to our students? Great. Anush, again, I can send you the green list occupations. Remember that there are certain courses, but the suggestion from mine will be that green list changes every time. So make sure that the UIs are, it is kind of we select a course what student is eligible for or is required in, and then see what jobs they can go in before it shows that it's a green list and we go for the course. Anush, you want to add on to this?
Sure. See, the question is more kind of what's going to happen in future. So green lists do change. It has been updated around 2 weeks back with a lot of more courses added into it. And if we can discuss a bit more in detail on what particular program or what particular occupation you're going to choose, we're happy to give you a pathway of options in front of you to go up to residence visa. Like I said, feel free to send an email or send your CV through. We are happy to provide you the details. Thank you.
Great. I'll try to finish question as soon as possible, guys. We are all going good with the time for now. We have Ayush Tava. Hello, ma'am. I've already got an offer from university in Masters in Finance. I believe it should be from RBS. If not, it'll be a good question to ask to Saima here. My question is that can I be able to get scholarship because of my offer letter scholarship is not mentioned? So please, could you assist with me this problem? Over to you, Saima.
Yeah. So Ayush, so scholarship options are not mentioned on the offer letter. And for the February intake, we have not yet announced any scholarship. We'll be announcing soon, somewhere in October. So, but since you already hold the offer letter, we will send you, once it is announced, the admissions team will send you an email with the information about the scholarship, and then you can apply and avail.
I think I can add here is that scholarships can be granted even they have got the visa. Is that correct, Simon?
Yes, absolutely. Even if they got the visa and then the scholarship is announced, then also students are eligible to apply for it.
And that money comes as a refund to your account when you're in New Zealand.
Absolutely.
Just to give you a heads up. Yeah, we have got at least. No, I think we have got a lot of generosity here in terms of student getting the money back. So we recently have got the same thing. People got around $10,000 scholarship and they were in New Zealand.
Yeah.
They got the money in their account, which was a bonus technically.
Yeah,
So maybe
I'm so sorry, Bharat. Here, one question I think we missed, and about the scholarship, about the percentage requirement of the grad dip. So any student who does not qualify the 65%, does not get the 65% in their bachelor's, they all will go through the graduate diploma. I think that answers the requirement
from the Nepal.
For the Nepal.
But again, for the grad dip, the requirements are lower than masters. So make sure that when you are applying, again, I always suggest if you guys can apply for the Massey University and then see what is the outcome, you always get multiple options if you can go directly to masters or a PG diploma or a grad dip options. Yeah. Thank you, Asana, for reminding on that. So, Somidi, I have an accounting background and wish to pursue the MPA. Can I get some credits transferred? Sana?
Yeah. So thank you for the question, Soumya. So basically, the credit transfer is a slightly different process. It's the student apply for the credit transfer through the application, and the process so the profile goes to the academic team. They evaluate the students' background and the courses that they have studied, and the final decision is taken by the faculty. So this process takes a little longer, 4 to 6 weeks is the duration. So you definitely can apply for the credit transfer, and whatever the decision comes from the faculty, that will be the final call.
Great. And again, so the other part is that depend upon, again, if your course is only 1 year, if you get credits, we just need to see that
Yes.
you complete your 30 weeks in New Zealand to get your post-study work options. So that's something everyone has to be very clear when they go into credit exemptions. We have
Our master's program, the professional accountancy, is for 1.5 years, so we still have a
Great.
little.
So still there is an opportunity there. So Rachita, we have a question from Rachita. I did undergraduate in Ayurvedic medicine and surgery, masters in pharmaceutical botany. Is there any possibility to do masters or PhD? Rachita, I believe Massey University don't offer similar qualifications. There are always an opportunity. If you can go to the Massey website, if there are options for PhD, why not? But otherwise, we will only recommend masters of health or relevant areas in areas which you can be eligible for. There are options offered, and there are some institutions offering an October intake for that too. Please share your CV with the team. They can come back to you with the right options. Now, just to get everyone, RBS don't charge any fees for anyone for applying the visa for students. Now we have Rashi Koel again. So here I have a Master of Management instead of HR. Will I be eligible for 180 credits or 120 credits? I believe, Rashi, when you apply, you will get to know what options you are getting in. So as and when you apply your admissions team at Massey University will go through your academics and then provide you what is the right outcome for you. Is that correct, Sama? If I'm on track with that?
Yes,
Great.
absolutely.
So, Soumya, again, if I fulfill the 6 point and fulfill for all of the criteria, will I definitely get the residency via SMC after waiting, as you mentioned, or prefer the certain occupations like countries such as Australia, Canada, they have even have a draws in that cases in answer as well. So, Anush, this is for you. I can have the answer, but I believe the person who is expert can answer it nicely. And you're on mute, Anush. Yeah.
Can you repeat that question?
So the question is that if it's from Soumya, the student said, if I've got 6 points, will I get a PR? Definitely. It should not be in a draw like Australia, Canada.
Okay.
Or what else have to do?
See, if that particular category is open, you can apply, and if you meet the requirements, absolutely you'll get a residence visa. And skilled migrant category has in place for years, and it is not going to be removed straight away. That's not something which we do expect. Also, this particular category is currently being used by a lot of skilled migrants. So, like I said, it is for people who got the skills to contribute to the economy and to the country. So we want more skills and skilled people in this country. So if you meet the requirements, meet the 6 point, then character, medical, all those requirements, you're good to go.
Great. And so, just to add, you should have a job in a skilled area, which is above the median wage, if I'm correct, while you're applying for your residency. It should not be that you get 6 points and you don't have a job. That is not a criteria met. Is it correct, Anush?
All skilled residence categories require a skilled employment. That's based on the employment and the points. And also when you apply for the particular residence category, except care workforce, you require medium wage at that time of the application. And right now, the medium wage is 31.61. It changes every year.
Great. And we have a question from Asmita Guran. Can you please suggest from experience, how can we make our documents strong for visa process? So Asmita, if you are applying from Nepal office, from RBS, we're happy to help you on that. There's always a way and room for improvement. Nepal office works closely with our head office, and we do review the file multiple times. So Asmita, again, please email us the details so that we can check and see the documentation and support you if there's something wrong, and there can be multiple people around it. We have Anuvara again. What's the academic requirement for PhD program? Again, Anuvara, we recommend it. Please go to the website in the research area. There are multiple requirements with multiple faculties and multiple supervisors. Aruna Sampath, thanks a lot for your answers, relevant inputs, information. We'll see you in person at Kingsbury. So again, we have Saima there, Anush there, and I'm there. Make sure that we will meet you, Aruna. Thank you very much. We have Fahim. I believe, Saima, you are answering the question. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm just trying to answer as much as possible.
Great. Thank you. I'll go with Jebu Wathani. So is PhD funded? See, guys, PhD is offered at a domestic fees, which is $7,000 to $9,000. But in certain cases, if faculty or grants are available, it will be fully funded also. Even you can get stipend too. So please reach out to faculty if possible. Amita Amitani, is there any master course for stats and mathematics field? I believe there are courses. I don't know, Massey offers some courses relevant to that area. Is that correct, Simon?
Yes, we do have. I'll share the link with you right away.
Great. Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm sharing the link.
Again, so Amitani, again, if further details, please email us. The team can help you out with the further option. Rajiv Bhomik, what are the scholarship opportunities for masters in supply chain management or health science and public health? I have masters in pharmacy. So I believe Massey used to offer a supply chain management. They don't offer anymore now. I think health science, there is a relevant option, if I'm not wrong, Saima, is that correct? Or not yet? I don't recall on top of my head. Yeah. So again, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No. So yeah, we used to offer supply chain management earlier, but we discontinued this program last year.
So Rajiv, if you can share your CV on hello@rbsintech.com, we can give you multiple options on what courses are there in the relevant area. And there are some courses offer some kind of scholarship of $5,000 to $10,000. So for scholarship of 5,000 KNZD, they have to pay a fee upfront, and can they get the scholarship before they pay the fees after AIP? So I believe the fees has to pay upfront, if I'm not wrong, to get the scholarship. Is that correct?
Yes. So for the scholarship, to avail the scholarship, we always have a deadline. And before the deadline, if a student pay the tuition fees, they can avail the amount.
Great. Anonymous attendee here. If the student receives a post-study work visa for 3 years, will their spouse? If you answer this question, somebody's asking that if I have 44%, can I apply for grad dip? Now, I will recommend, if you can send your document to us, we can check with Massey University, because sometimes the academic requirements are a bit challenging, and I believe we'll not recommend without seeing the document. Is that correct, Sana?
Yeah, absolutely. 44%, I would not straight away say no, but we definitely would like to see students' profiles. Sometimes the student, they have work experience. That also, counts well.
Great. We have a question from Mohammed Mohit. I believe from Bangladesh. From Bangladesh, I've got GPA 5 out of 5, which is great. HSC exam 2022. I wish to study computer science. Is there an option available for future with scholarship as soon as possible? Simon, over to you.
We do have computer related courses available, and for the scholarship, as as mentioned earlier, that we have not yet announced anything for the February. But if you apply right now and you get the offer letter, and once the scholarship is announced, we will definitely inform all our students, all the offer letter holders. But yes, definitely, we do have the option available at computer science with the various range of specialization.
Sadul saying hi or Assalamu alaikum. I did post-graduation from University of Chittagong in communication and journalism. Now I have been working as assistant director public relations at private university. Can I be eligible for master's program? I have no IELTS, but medium of instruction is English. So Sadul, from my end, I can simply say that there are options for you, for sure. Coming down to medium of instruction, we normally recommend it to faculty. Chances are limited because the university have their own entry requirement. But again, Sama, you want to add to this?
Saidul, you really have a great profile, and definitely I'm sure that you will have quite a few range of options available. And we have specialized communication related courses at the Wellington campus. So definitely, yes, you can apply for it.
Great. And guys, thank you very much for this event, and for everyone who've been joined with us for the whole discussion. Appreciate for that. Any few last minute pointers from Saima and Anosha, I'll leave it to you before we say bye to everyone.
I think I would like to thank RBS and everyone else who joined this session. You've been really patient throughout for 1 hour and 15 minutes duration. Thank you so much, and I wish all the very best to all the applicants who wish to study with Massey University. Just one thing again, I want to remind that if you're planning to study with Massey University or in New Zealand, please apply with the sufficient time so that your process for the application, documentation, and the visa can be done before the course commencement. All the best. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Saima. Over to you, Anosh.
Thank you so much to each and everyone who has attended this particular webinar. I'll be coming to Delhi, Nepal, and Colombo, Sri Lanka, to meet each and every one of you to discuss further on your future. So we'll see you soon. And if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to find me on Facebook or Instagram. Anosh Joseph, #licensed immigration advisor. Feel free to send a message if you have any questions, or let's meet in any of these locations in the coming days. Thank you.
Thank you, Anosh. And if you want to find more, you can go to our website. Anosh is there too.
Oh.
So technically, for everyone, guys, thank you very much. Thank you, Anosh. Thank you, Saima, for joining in. And again, we look forward to seeing you guys in person. As Anosh said, there are a lot of opportunities, options. Appreciate and thank you.